So after finding out these two equations, that is these two terms, that is this is a pressure ratio, this is the compression ratio terms. That is compression ratio is V1 by V2 is equals to V4 by V3. Here we will be having power, but after taking this equation sigma, what happens? We can remove these two power terms. So now let's move back to the equations what we have derived. That is our work done, net work done equation we have derived. That is 1 by gamma minus 1 into bracket of P3 by P4 P3 by V4 minus 1 minus P2 V2 divided by P1 V1 minus 1, right. So here I can replace with the pressure and volume, pressure and compression ratio terms. Here P3 by P4 is there, right? P3 by P4 is there. What is the meaning of P3 by P4? So we also have P3 by P4 is equals to V4 by V3 to the power gamma. But whereas this one is RV to the power gamma, right? Similarly, P2 by P1 is equals to V1 divided by V2 to the power gamma. This one is also RV to the power gamma. So this by using all these things we can replace here. So right. So what is here? P3 by P4 is nothing but RV to the power gamma. So let's write is net work done is equals to 1 by gamma minus 1. Whereas P3 by P4 is RV to the power gamma. And what is V3 by V4? Here V3 by V4. Here we are having V4 by V3. Here we are having V4 by V3. But we need to have here we are having V3 by V4. That's nothing but 1 divided by this V4 by V3 is equals to RV. But if it is here, it is V3 by V4 means that we can write it as a 1 by RV minus 1. Next, let's close this. What is the P2 by P1? Again here P2 by P1. From here you can see RV to the power gamma into next what is V2 by V1? That is again same. V2 by V1 is nothing but here V1 by V2 is equal to RV. So if it is a V2 by V1 means we need to take it as 1 divided by RV minus 1. If you change this RV to the power gamma, if I take RV on the numerator, what happens? RV to the power minus 1 like this. And this power term will be minus 1. Similarly here also gamma RV to the power minus 1. This is the bracket close. Okay. After this one, what happens? Actually I have made a small mistake here. What happens if you take common here P4 by V4 means here we will be having P4 by V4 remaining, P1 by V1 will be remaining here. Similarly P4 V4 P1 V1 remaining P4 V4 P1 V1 terms will be remaining, and here you can see these two terms are same, so we can take common out of these things. Gamma minus 1 RV to the power. If the bases are same, what can we do? Powers can be added. Gamma minus 1. This terms this is common, so remaining term will be P4 V4 minus P1 V1. This term will be remaining. So now here again what we can do is we can take this as a common term. This is a common term out of this one. What happens? 1 divided by gamma minus 1 RV to the power gamma minus 1 P4 V4 divided by P1 V1 minus 1. The P1 V1 will be remaining like this. Okay. Now, so after writing all these things, here again you can do it. What can you do is here you can see P4 by P1 we are having here, and if you observe here P4 by P1 is nothing but beta. P4 by P1 is but beta. And what is V4 by V1? What is V4 by V1? Here you can see V4. Here you can see V4 by V1. V4 is nothing but V4 by V1. What is the V4? So from in this equation you can see that is P4 by P1 is equal to beta. V4 by V1 is nothing but from the graph V4 is equals to V1. So we can remove these two terms, right? So we can write here 1 by gamma minus 1 into RV to the power gamma minus 1 minus 1. This is nothing but beta minus 1 into P1, whereas V1 is nothing but I will take RV, because V1 divided by V2 is equals to RV, and in the beginning we have considered let VC is equals to 1, V2 is equals to V3 is equals to, like we have taken, right? Whereas if you V1 is equals to 1 will become 1, what happens? V1 will be equals to RV. So I will be taking here RV only, P1 into RV. Now we have found out the equation for work done. Now we need to find out, if you know very well, that is the mean effective pressure is net work done divided by length of the indicator diagram. So we need to find out the now length of the indicator diagram. Length of the indicator diagram is nothing but that is Vs is equals to V1 minus V2. From the graph you can see. So this is length of the indicator for V1 minus V2. This is the term length of the indicator diagram. Okay, this will be, if you take V2 as a common, what happens? V1 divided by V2 minus into V2, whereas V2 will become 1. We have considered here, you can see here, as we have considered in the VC is equals to V2 is equals to V3 is equals to 1. This will become 1, and V1 by V2 will be equals to RV minus 1, right? This is length of the diagram. Now put this equation in the mean effective pressure. What is this? Net work done divided by length of the indicator diagram. Net work done for what do we have found out? RV to the power gamma minus 1 divided by gamma minus 1 into beta minus 1 into P1 RV divided by RV minus 1. If you take this on the numerator, what happens? Like this, it will be like this, RV minus 1. So this completes the mean effective pressure of the Otto cycle. In the next class we shall discuss about the diesel cycle.